Ew, what is good? My anniversary. What is good? Holy crap, man. This show has so much going on with it that I don't really think people who are familiar with what happened in season one are going to, like, if you don't remember or you didn't really pay attention to that stuff, this is pretty crazy, and it's only getting crazier simply because of how much is growing off of um, the work of the technology given to Mac. And because Mac has pretty much made a statement, there's like soldiers and tons of people out there that would love to be in the same position as Mac, where he is a paralyzed person coming into the ring and fighting not only on par but actually defeating his opponent to become champion. To do something like that, you have to train ridiculously, learn a lot of stuff, and be prepared for whatever is thrown at you. But in Mac's case, the chip in his head was more ready for that stuff than he actually was, hence why he pretty much blacked out and doesn't even remember how he ended up with the W in the first place. And now that that fight has taken place and is over, he's still in a position where he actually doesn't remember much of what he did throughout the whole entire battle, which is even more scarier than, um, you know, not remembering one moment of it and living in it, but now to forget that you were like you don't remember the whole match because your mind is getting fuzzy. It sounds as if the chip is just chipping away at this dude's brain, and there won't be very much left of uh, his past life in there. So these are the types of things that are supposed to not exist when it comes down to um, your technology not supposed to be hurting and pushing too much pain upon people, even if that pain is not physical, it's somewhat of a mental pain of losing everything that you hold dear in your mind. Because without your memories, you pretty much never lived if you can't remember anything that you've ever done. So it's a different attack on the body that is still nonetheless going to be painful once you start noticing what's happened. So overall, it's pretty crazy to think that he has all this information, the person who created the chip, but he has been manipulating the stats. He has been putting out different stats that wouldn't give that information out to the people that he is entrusting uh, to pretty much get out the word. So it's getting pretty bad overall. And to think that Mac is still in a position where he's kind of, he's probably under contract, right? Like, there's probably not much he could actually do in this situation outside of, doing what it is the person that put the chip in there wants him to do. So, yeah, it's getting very, very dangerous for his mind, especially if he loses track of, like, who his family is and stuff like that. Imagine not really knowing who the people are that you're eating dinner with because of something you did just to get back in the ring to show your kid that you're in the ring, and then you've been done with it. But now instead, you're just like some experiment for them to continuously figure out better ways to be stronger and better ways to push the narrative of your condition and use it as a selling point. So crazy, crazy stuff. And with Joe in the background, pretty much making his relationships back with everybody, it's nice to see. But at the same time, it's probably going to come with some type of consequence, if not some weird thing coming in the future, because there's a lot of talk about the hummingbird, like I'm telling y'all how important it is, and we'll see just what that turns out to be about as well. So, all that being said, take care, everybody, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace. Oh, she ducked. Oh, but then she attacked. Doof. Peace.